economic growth is our #1 goal.
Safety is a #1 concern.
Ontario Premier Kathleen Wynne, yesterday she issued her marching orders to her cabinet and what is called sort of just like this distribution of what she wants her government to do. So first time, I'll give her credit for this, for making the order papers public. But what was in them or not, that remains to be the question. Faith Goldy and Sean Prue are here with me to tackle this one. One of the things that she said specifically to Yasser Naqvi, who's our minister responsible for correctional service, community safety and correctional services. They always give them these really ridiculously long-winded names. Faith, this is right up your alley. So it's the mandate letter to Yasser Naqvi, Community Safety Minister, and here's what it says. Kathleen Wynne wants to deal with keeping guns off the streets in Ontario.
Right.
What does she mean by that?
She wants to develop measures, is what she said, and you'll notice that what's absent from that is the word illegal, like illegal guns or illegal firearms owners. She just sort of wants to have this sweeping ban, but of course we shouldn't see this as poorly worded marching orders. What this is yet another step to revealing her actual intentions, which is an anti-gun legislation, which, by the way, is out of her jurisdiction. All firearms laws in this country are actually a federal matter, not provincial. But back to her electoral grab bag of June 12th, she said, we need to reiterate this call for a federal handgun ban. It's anti-science. 1 in every 25 Ontario people actually own firearms, a good portion of them handguns. And when you look at the overall violent crime rate in this entire country, less than 1% is from firearms that have been legally owned. Yeah.
How do you interpret this one, Sean?
I'm all for no guns, sorry. And you knew that, and you knew that.
All right, honey, let the heart bleed. Here you go.
Here goes my bleeding heart. Once I was leaving my house to pick up dog food, and this kid got shot in front of me while I was stepping out of the house.
And that must have been traumatic for you.
And we've got the shootings down at the Eaton Centre, and it's cool to have guns these days, and it's not cool because people are going to
But
die.
it's the bad guys that are carrying the guns. The good guys are the ones.
Okay, folks at home, here's a break through the fourth wall. I have 3 fake toy guns in my office as decoration. Do you know how many crimes I've committed with them? The same amount that I've committed with my real handgun. 0.
Yeah, but
Zero.
We're still talking about a culture that we live in right now where guns are cool, where the same culture where talking down to women is cool,
right,
and having a firearm is normal.
But
and
who's it cool to?
Look down south to the problems that they have with guns.
Look, that is the issues in Chicago and the growing problem in New York. You know, God blessed Rudy Giuliani for cleaning that city up, and now they're making it a mess again. But yes, there are fundamental problems in Detroit and Chicago. But you're also talking about 2 jurisdictions in North America that have the most ardent, stringent, toughest gun laws in North America.
And keep it that way.
And when you look at Chicago, actually,
you have 81 shootings in 1 week.
Yes, but when you look at Chicago, when they actually lifted the handgun ban, that's actually when crime started to go back down. But no one actually wants to talk about that particular statistic. We live in a country where, quite frankly, gun owners are second-class citizens. They have forfeited their protection from unreasonable search and seizure. And frankly, I have spent hundreds of dollars to go through stringent testing. I abide every single law that applies to owning a firearm, because if I don't, I'm looking at 3 years in jail.
Why do you own a firearm?
Why do I own a firearm? Because I really wanted an expensive hobby, and I am dang good at it. That's why.
Is that really what it is to you? Because I've shot guns, and I like the feeling
it feels
of shooting
amazing.
a gun. If we're talking about a hobby, I have a different perspective. But if you're carrying it around because of
But that's illegal in this country.
But that's already illegal in Canada.
But you're not carrying it around. But some people are carrying it around to settle disagreements, drive-by shootings.
But why should I have to pay for those people? Why should I have to lose my rights?
And that's the point, where good law-abiding gun owners like Faith, and so very many Canadians across this country, they are the ones adhering to the law.
Yes.
My point is on all of this with the mandate letter. Wynne should be, as the Premier of the province, if she truly wants to cause change and make a difference in many of those areas of Toronto, for example. We're talking about the Jane and Finches. We're talking about certain parts in Etobicoke. This is where you focus on the illegal guns. That's got to be the change.
You should run this country, because every time
agree.
I come here, she's got a really good idea for the situation at hand, and it's the truth. That's a really good idea.
And you know what we're all going to do? We're going to go shoot some guns together.
I would
That's
love
right.
that.
Faith is going to arrange it. Great
some
discussion. Big thank you
cross-dressing
to
glorious.
Faith Goldie and Sean Prue, the host of the Sean Prue Show on SiriusXM and the publisher of the Gay Guide Network.